There is a new flower growing out of this old flower. My pinky was the only finger to get numb when working outside in the winter. A mushroom grew out of my bathroom wall. These trees have outgrown their post at an abandoned nursery. This restaurant in Europe doesn't allow Adidas tracksuits. This funky lemon I bought in Poland. The ingredients on this egg carton. Ingredients: eggs. This old Crayola box my grandma has. This pink and white pigeon. This hotel is held up by a giant hand. The way that the statue has been worn by people stroking the dog on the Charles Bridge. This 120-sided dice. This stuffed animal becoming one with Earth. These tiny trench dice I discovered in a box of World War I stuff. Blue-banded digger bee. The Swiss Alps. This woman have backpack made from rice bag. The strange square rims on this car. Someone is filming a historical movie next to our Airbnb. I made a Da Vinci bridge with matchsticks. This head of cauliflower that I roasted looks like an explosion. I caught a picture of a hawk mid-shit. BBQ spice before it's mixed. My dad has an old Mayor McCheese he found in a dumpster in the early 80s. This cracked paint on a van I walked past looks like a city plan. Grass in New Zealand makes it look like you shrank. My plant just had a baby in one of the cracks in the patio. I own one of the original Wendy's tables that were all ordered to be destroyed. My brother dropped a watermelon and there was a tongue inside. My neighborhood streets are Lord of the Rings based. Brandy Buck, Baggins, Theoden, Isengard. Bee flew into door, left a perfect pollen angel. Worn out top of playground post looks like the moon. My sister's toilet with a built-in hand basin. It uses the wastewater to fill the cistern for the next flush. Casio I built for my mother's cat. My friend just had a case of low-resolution shadows in real life. These hands reaching out of the water in Venice. The way the shadows hit this mural. The way these toothpicks settled in a jar. This restaurant hands out a book of chili seeds instead of a book of matches. Pac-Man characters made from Rubik's cubes. A graveyard of flip-flops lost in the Chattahoochee River. These noble fir trees are so identical and close together they appear blurry. There is a gaming center in terminally of the Dallas airport. My little brother made a John Wick / Keanu Reeves Lego minifigure. These plants growing out of someone's car. Layer that formed between two different kinds of hand soap looks like a hurricane. Modern day family vacationing in period appropriate fashion 1960s Plymouth Rambler. This ant created a sun shielding wall. Tiny tadpole in a leaf boat. Lost the toes on my prosthetic leg after my friend's dog thought the foot was a chew toy. My dog transformed her toy croc into Cthulhu. Starfish looks ready to end it all. I came across this pink pineapple at the botanical gardens today. This bathroom floor is made of pennies. A car towing a smaller version of itself. This cloud formation. This fountain that looks like a dandelion. This purely golden bee landed on my car today. This supermarket had tiny paper bags instead of plastic containers to reduce waste. Stumbled upon Nicolas Cage in an old family album, 1985. My orange had a little mini orange growing inside of it. My cat used the stairs when the primer was drying. Years later the paw print is still there. This dinner plate exactly matched my daughter's top. This hotel I'm staying at looks like a drill bit. A cube of salt formed in the neglected play door from my cranium game. This water leaking between the wall and paint. This Toys R Us where the employees all tagged their names before they left for good. I found this old light bulb in my grandparents' house finished in 1902 and it still works. 300-year-old bass-footrest brick wore away faster than mortar. This rock looks like a steak. This extra large Pringles can I found today. Toy car I got that holds a GoPro camera. A house down my road has an entrance for hedgehogs. This Bob Ross energy drink I found. People mark their origin with pins at this Seattle cafe. Zigzag water stain on the building wall. Cactus growing out of a water pipe. Opened 8 packs of Starburst, only to get all strawberry. This 24-hour format analog clock. This tiny lizard demonstrating surface tension. My dirt repelling scar. Scar tissue has no pores, so there is no sweat dirt could stick to it. Cat with different color eyes has different color reflections from flash. Side shell Bob graffiti Brighton. Someone wedged this board between 2 trees and the trees have grown around it, strengthening the bench. My bank uses an eco-friendly envelope which you can put in the ground and the flower seeds within the paper will grow. Birdseed got caught in the rain and ended up turning into a mini garden. My neighbor put 1,000 plus plastic dinosaurs in his front yard.
Do it! Just